Is it? Oh, it's because yeah, the servers. You just gotta refresh Discord, but whatever. You're in here now, so it doesn't matter.
Don't care. Alright, time to get my ass through goddamn the massive catch crash and then forget about the game for another 6 weeks.
There you go. Then you just play WoW with me.
That's the thing. If I play WoW, my brain will just dissolve into goddamn a mesh of just.
Your mother.
It is pretty fair and probably true. Straight facts, brother. Accidentally found something I was looking to just now. Been a good fucking day today.
Been a bad day, hasn't it?
Shut your bitch ass up. Yeah. Fucking shield is gimp. As fuck. Clearly 20 years old. Still looks.
The game is cool. It's just the concept of it is like, do I really want to dip my feet inside boiling hot water to play this game?
You do not want to play WoW.
If I touch WoW, my brain cells will just deplete of like nourishment.
It is a true blue. What's that?
Like you actually need to activate, like you actually have to activate your brain to actually figure out what the hell you're doing in that game. I played it once, tried the PvP factor, and I immediately left.
You have a lot of skills, yeah. It's like
It's
what
like
if your
Final
MOBA
Fantasy
character
but
had
on
a
crack.
yeah, like a more complicated version of Final Fantasy. It's sick though. This whole world. Hey, that guy has my dragon. Cool.
And you don't have to pay monthly. Wink, wink.
Guys, guess what?
Continue.
Sub Daily.
There's a fucking bear outside my house.
Oh.
Pet it.
Can't go in your fucking house right now? Or are you stuck in your car?
No, there's a bear outside my house.
Oh. Awkward.
No, I'm in my house.
Doors are locked and shit.
Locked? You think a bear's gonna open a door?
Yes, it can.
They
Yeah,
have
can.
before,
It can.
so yes,
I
yes.
guess I'm going to
They have
lock my front
opposable
door.
thumbs. Don't.
Yeah.
Don't
Go
tempt
lock
them.
your
You
front.
lock the front fucking door? The fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Well, I closed it.
That doesn't mean shit. Lock it. The fucking bear outside. The fuck is wrong with you, man?
No.
Shit
We're all
together,
missing we're missing the massive point that the bear can practically just break open the door without effort.
Yes. But
We're all fearing that it can open it, but it's opening it with its own body weight.
well, they figure out how to open shit all the time, even without like breaking. So it's good practice just not to have it.
We'll just call a local Russian friend. He might just seduce it.
Oh.
I hate myself. I bought the Titan mecha set from the season of the Lost thing, and I didn't even use it.
Fucking fool.
But you know what? We found out there was a bear outside my house because my sister was in her car.
And she got eaten?
No. Although my other sister did something really stupid I was like, okay, drive up to the front of the house and get out closer to the door. And then my other sister said, oh no, I'll just walk down there. When the bear is literally in the other yard.
What kind of bear is it? Is it like, I'm assuming it's gonna be like a grizzly.
It was a black bear.
Oh, that's even more terrifying.
Those ones tend to be aggressive, I think, right? Some shit like that.
Unless you pose as a threat. Are you big and burly?
I called the wildlife agencies. They said, don't go near it. That's all they said. We ain't coming out there. Fuck them. Fuck you.
They come in with it like a dog leash.
No, they're not coming. They're not going to come out. They don't relocate. They don't capture. They don't do shit, apparently.
Yeah, how the fuck
Sorry, we only give advice.
Bear, bro?
We only give advice, like
Apparently, I don't know why it's here. It's probably just looking for food. I don't think any of my neighbors has fed a bear recently. If they have, I'm gonna smack a bitch up though.
Smack a bitch.
They stop fucking feeding bears. They ain't cute.
Game literally just glitched out. That's bad.
children are coming in.
I hate it when it does that. It was going so well. God damn it.
Warrior's fucking broken, dude. Yo, Gaelic.
Yeah.
What up? How was your day?
All right. I guess.
Alright. Just alright.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope, I guess.
1 minute.
Wow. Yeah. Should I get Discord Nitro? No, because I want to save my money.
Yeah, you don't need nitro.
I want Nitro to be the dumb aesthetics of having an anime go jiggle physics as my background perk. So it can be a goddamn goblin.
Yeah.
Makes an LFG post, code and bio. Nobody knows where the hell is my bio. Yep.
Yep.
Keep forgetting that everyone in this Discord is either it's a glorified speedrunning genius or a blueberry.
Yeah, there's no in between on this server, honestly.
Except for
Sorry.
me.
To continue, my day was, just it's decent. It was fine. The day before, it was yesterday.
What was what?
What was the third? Yesterday.
Let me turn you up real fast, Chief.
God.
Alright, there you
Fucking
go. What was
It
that,
was
Chief?
It was my birthday on the third.
Oh, happy birthday!
Oh yeah.
bitches.
Got the birthday
No.
boy up in hizzy.
I'm 23 now.
Damn, you're fucking old.
Uh,
You're
I know.
almost dead.
Man, I'm dead.
You're inching closer.
Who the hell
We're
dies
all
at
dying
23?
slowly.
Nobody dies at 23. Some people do, but you're inching closer to death 24/7.
Hey, are you gonna die at 23? Maybe.
Maybe someone wants to die at 23.
There's definitely more people. Probably like people from them. Who knows? Oh yes, I need to get a new goddamn. I need to get a new HDMI cable.
That's a little bit racist.
No, because I touch it, literally move it. I move it by an inch, and it just completely black screen. Oh, it's because I have it set to private. I am an equal dumbass. I should really put a Dunes head on my goddamn profile pic. A Dunes hat. Are you doing a raid or a dungeon, player?
Am I doing a dungeon? Yeah. Dungeons are 5-player in this game.
Isn't there a 10-player raid?
There's 10-player, there's 25-player. Yeah. Haven't done the raids in the new expansion yet.
Is it still getting updated?
What, World of Warcraft?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. New expansion's out in a couple days. They are constantly updating this game. It's still like still the biggest MMO in the West. So in other words, it's the best MMO because everything in the fucking East is usually a grindy Asian piece of shit.
How did I get this bow? I gotta get them a stasis bow with no distractions, golden tricon. With reload masterwork. Ugh, I'm gonna puke in disgust. How many days is it left? And I still haven't gone to Pinnacle Light. Almost a month left of the season, and I'm not even close to Pinnacle Light. Yep.
Don't step into the shiny wani. No.
I really need to get a better PC. You want to hear something real depressing?
Uh,
I updated my driver. I updated my goddamn GeForce drivers, and then restarted my PC, and it kept blue screening, so I had to full like factory reset my PC.
Oh,
So anything that wasn't originally in that PC was just deleted. So now I'm re-downloading all my stuff, including my. That's it. The one problem is I don't remember where I got my ad blocker. So now I'm getting Chinese ads
oof.
from YouTube. And I don't like that.
Sorry, Chief.
It hurts.
Oh no, we're going back to 9 a.m. resets.
Oh yeah, when's
for
daylights?
what?
Is it this weekend?
Wasn't it last? I have no fucking clue.
9 a.m. What time reset?
9 a.m. your mom time.
9 a.m. It's always based on Pacific, so.
Oh, so we're just getting them an hour earlier.
Yeah, whenever daylights changes, they change as well.
Oh, it's kind of weird.
Yes, it is.
What you eating?
Oh, another thing. I did something today.
Hmm.
I started painting a room. That's
Try
pretty cool.
painting a room.
Yeah, like an actual room, like in real life.
Crazy. Whose
Yeah,
room you
man.
painting?
My friends.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun, yeah. Just he moved into a new place, or has always lived there?
He lives with me. He lives with me, so he's lived here a little bit, but he hasn't had a. We were waiting on one of my brothers to move out, and now he's getting a room.
Good. I'm glad.
Yeah. It was kind of crazy. We went to the place, and it was like, yeah, we want this color, and then they typed in a computer. They got the dye, they put it in paint, and then they mixed it around. It was like, how the fuck is it that easy?
The future is now.
I know, right? Fuck,
Look at
man.
IKEA. Didn't it? No, I saw like a commercial where IKEA made an app that if you took a photo of your room, it took like an AI would generate that room in like a 3D premise, and you can just put furniture inside of it in your phone, so you can like see what kind of furniture you can get on the phone before you buy it.
That's kind of wild.
And it's all live, so as soon as you like gonna feel like it's something you want, you can just click like preview product and buy it. It's goddamn. It's great.
The future is now, old man.
We're not even old yet. Well, some of us are.
Yes, I am.
I didn't say specifically you. Aren't you still in college? Or did
Yes.
you already graduate?
Not graduated, but I got the job. Now it's just a matter of graduating. Get paid even more.
Easy clap.
Why is... Wait.
Why not?
It's... No, why is the Wish Ender good?
It's not.
It's hitting for triple damage.
Is the bug still gone? If it's still bugged, then it's alright.
And I'm doing a master catch crash with it. And I don't have an overload, so I'm relying on my goddamn team.
Wish Ender cannot. Oh, that's what you mean.
It's not like specifically doing triple damage. Like if I can't have like one headshot, it'll do all that damage extra. Ow. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Didn't even grab rally.
Fuck. Oh yeah. Or let's fucking go. Seconds.
Whoever joined, you a bitch.
Your mama.
You was a bitch. I knew it. How do I have such good foresight?
Alrighty.
Alright. Let's see what we got.
No way he's playing WoW.
Smart asses on the field.
The rest of this man.
Well, I've been doing it for the past few days, son.
And I forgive you.
You forgive me.
That goofy ass.
I don't
So
forgive you for your performance in trials earlier.
Huh?
Your ass, bro.
I don't.
What'd you say, player?
I don't forgive you for your performance in trials earlier.
Sure.
I forgot
Ah,
to get
sorry for popping off
firepower
on you
this
so hard.
yesterday. I just remembered. No.
You were the issue on Kizzy.
I'm an equal dumbass. I forgot to get firepower yesterday.
It's unfortunate.
Get fucked, shitter. Get fucked. You're not seeing that shit for like another
Yesterday,
year.
because I was doing an Overwatch tourney.
Imagine fucking playing Overwatch.
I'm forced to.
No, you aren't. We make our own
I'm
choices,
forced to because I
bitch.
paid money.
That's such a you issue.
Of course.
So you couldn't have spent much more than $10 unless you wasted money on just skins.
No less bonuses. Why'd you do it? Just for the hero? And what? Cosmetic bonuses? Fuck you.
Warning, critical damage. I fucking die. Warning, my balls are going in your drawers.
Come up with my ball. Balls in the balls. Can I get up?
Ligma.
Look at what?
Just Ligma.
I want you to lick all of it.
Bro, I'm not a cat.
Ligma. Tummy
Go
balls.
get a Neko made.
They call me Ligma balls.
No.
Rapid hit bolt shot on the linear.
Well, I can
McLovely.
fucking see the Skelters, dude.
Oh, bless you.
Thank you.
Lord. Flesh is child. He almost bought a 6.
What are you doing there, cat?
Your mom.
That wasn't you, bro.
Get fucking owned, pussy. What does it look like? What game do you think I'm playing?
World of Warcraft?
Fuck no. Fuck that game. That game gives me cummy balls.
Why'd you say
That game makes my balls so cummy. Oh my gosh! Chupapi Muñeño!
It's called.
that? That was
Sends me
flawless. I
to
like it.
Chupapi Muñeño! Chupapi I!
Player, am I in a fever dream?
Guess what I'm in. Your mom.
Not in yours.
I'm in your mom.
Glacial. Daddy chill.
Daddy, chill.
So I'm facing against past flawless gamers. Yep, that's control.
You know what else you can control? My mom.
This.
Kizzy?
Are you okay?
Did I use that right? What are you playing, singing?
I don't know where I heard that tune, but it's from a game, I think.
Huh.
He's just high. Yes. Randoms. Play Mayday Warfare with the enemy.
Dude,
while
I make 50 cents an hour more now, guys.
50 cents
Super
more an hour,
poggers.
dude? Holy.
Super pogger, man. That's like $3 more per 6-hour shift.
Hey, you
I
know,
think we're getting a
slowly
$2
adds
raise.
up, right?
I think we're getting a $2 raise in September. Not September, but December.
That's pretty dope, actually.
But that's just because California, and like they're gonna have to raise it anyways, because that whole fast food weird bullshit they're doing here.
What are they doing?
They made this thing called the government, the state government. They like
The
signed this bill
government
into law
wants
that
money.
creates like it's a fast food council is what they're calling it,
Oh.
and it
It's a
sets the minimum wage like every year for fast food workers for some reason. It
Huh.
has to be higher than 15, and it has to go up by 25 cents a year.
Not bad.
So it's like, what the fuck? It's weird.
I mean,
feel like-
are you complaining about more money?
Oh, I'm not. I don't give a fuck. This is great.
But I
like
feel
it's-
yeah, it's like, what the fuck?
I'm just confused why it's just fast food. Like, I feel like there's other, like, I mean, I guess you gotta deal with shitty people most of the time, so there's that.
Shit.
The amount of, like, Asians that come to where I work, dude, is fucking insane. Half these motherfuckers are like speaking broken English.
Damn.
It's so
Can
hard to take the
you give
order.
me the cheeseburger?
It's so hard to take the order.
Chizubaga.
I want cheesebunger. Give me
Cheeseburger.
bunger.
Bunga.
Give me bunger.
Holy fucker.
I want bunger. Bunger. Bungy wungy.
Funk on these nuts.
I'm gonna put my balls in your mouth. How would you like that, motherfucker?
Trying to play a game here. Not commit tack. Not commit brain aneurysms.
Well, that's a big boy.
Cool.
Teammates. Hey, teammates. Nope, he hits every part of it. He's making a silhouette out of the enemy other than shooting him. You shooting him or a shadow? Him! Why do I see a shadow? Microsoft Word Office. These names are getting way too dumb. So how's that chaos? Wow.
Chaos WoW.
Chaos control.
I don't know. I'm pretty good at WoW, so I've not been struggling. Just reminds me how much I've played this game. Just fast at everything, even though I'm like old as fuck. And you can spot a veteran usually. Either by the gear or just how they play. It's funny.
I know it's a red.
It's like
only.
you just couldn't fucking.
You know a man's a vet when he stays silent during the raid.
Stay silent during a raid. What?
Because he trusts his teammates enough to actually do stuff.
In a raid?
Yeah. And wow.
Well, WoW raids are a bit different, honestly, in terms of like behavior. Like,
Let's say he's a
you've probably
tank.
seen me Sherpa
He's got a
Garden,
truck.
right?
Yeah.
So the final boss, I'm narrating everything. When I'm doing a Sherpa with a lot of people, I'm usually narrating everything that's happening at every moment. And that's essentially a WoW raid, just because there's so much shit going on. And sometimes we have to, like, you know, work as a team together. Be like, okay, stop damage, slow damage, you know, everybody off the boss. He's reflecting, or he's doing this shit. That's pretty intense. It's a lot of fun, though.
Teammates is pain. Control is just pain.
It's just find a green item. It's so much.
That game. They've casted 8 wells in the span of 5 minutes. This game is hell. My teammates are feeding. They pop super at spawn. Ah!
Not cummy balls.
Fuck. The better rings already.
Recoil in this game is fucking unfucking bearable. Like all of a sudden you get shot and you're looking at the fucking clouds, dude.
Clicked on a punk playlist and like half the songs are Offspring, and I'm like, okay, that's fair.
My friend's dad is the lead guitarist.
Your friend what?
My friend's dad.
Hmm?
He's the lead guitarist of Offspring.
No shit. They've changed a lot of
Well,
members.
I don't know the dude's name, but the dude's last name is Carizel.
That's kind of dope. Kinda lie. Yeah, Offspring's probably one of my favorite bands.
The kid's a total stoner now. It's super funny. What the fuck?
Successful
Stop.
parents.
My phone tried to give
Bad
me a head.
child.
What the shit?
That's a flip of a coin.
Lucky. Bitching about getting ahead.
A robot, bro. Tried to give me virtual head. SMH.
SMH?
Yeah, dude, you gotta be British for a minute, you know?
I am the strongest.
That's how them goofy ass Brits be saying SMH. Hello.
Bro, cut it out, too.
I saw him join a bunch of channels.
Oh, was that someone else other than the Cash? Thought it was Cash.
What's up?
It wasn't Cash.
What was it, man? I said hello into the microphone. Holy shit!
What?
This game is so bad.
Ew.
Daddy chill.
Mother, chill.
Daddy. Why aren't you chilling? What the fuck? Where the fuck is come from?
Got him. Thank God this thing gives me the scenic route. Holy shit, by the way.
Oh my god, I'm gonna come. That's on the. That'll show him.
Anybody teach me? Let's see. Just this kid. I got him.
I love geometry. Holy shit, what the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Somebody's a fucking king in this run. He's just deleting shit. Thank God. This is gonna be a fast ass run. My job easier.
I need to play that. I need to play that Invis Hunter damage boost crap. I want a one-shot bow.
On a one-shot bow.
Yeah, because this bow has golden tricon and no distractions, and plus that with the damage boost and of the Invis thing, I want to one-shot someone.
Yeah, the Arbalist. I wonder if they... I didn't read all the linear
No,
nerfs, but I wonder if they did more.
These bow hit. Get them. Let me hit shots.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I don't know why you sound like SpongeBob when you laugh like that for a minute.
It's Smoke, dude. It's just how he sounds.
I'm stupid.
You still here, Dalek?
Yeah, what's
It's cracking.
just playing some Overwatch.
You add me. We're playing Overwatch together. Add me.
Yeah, you playing Overwatch right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna switch to Overwatch after this game.
Okay. Well, yeah, we can play after if you get on by the time I'm done this game. Yeah.
Yep.
I just started one. I feel like player that either I suddenly got a whole lot better, or everyone who was good in Overwatch left when 2 came out. Because I've been doing way better than I feel like I should have.
Probably just got better.
I don't know.
No, just wait. Get them.
Just play ranked, and once you get to like, what are you in ranked?
I was plat in Overwatch 1.
What are you this time around?
I haven't won the 7 games.
Oh,
Yeah, everybody's ass in your first 7, let me tell you.
What do you think a good weapon accuracy for McCree is?
About 50.
more than no, like 80 minimum if you're gonna try to push past plat. You don't want to be missing your shots. Really don't want to be missing your shots.
Especially as McCree, because he's fucking McCree.
What's his new name again?
Cassidy.
Cassidy.
You will never catch me calling him Cassidy just for the main fact that I played during 2016. That name is ingrained in my head.
I heard
He's in
Junkrat's
it.
pretty dog shit.
Nah, he's
Oh,
good.
you are just
He's
lying to
good.
yourself.
He's just easy to counter. 'Cause he doesn't really rely too much upon skill. Dude, they're just spamming fucking rockets at me. I wanna cry.
Just your thing.
Sorry.
Oh, wrong. Am I watching the wrong guy? Wait, Cash. Wait, who's playing Overwatch right now?
Dalek.
Oh,
Not me.
Dalek
I
Emperor.
installed that shit, bro.
hey, yo, stream.
Okay.
You having fun there in Call of Duty Infinite Warfare?
Yeah.
Dojo. What it? I look at Dojo's camera and it's just looking at him someone. Is that a glitch? Why is Zenyatta?
Yeah, I just saw that too. I was like, what the fuck?
You're not playing Zen.
Yeah, I know.
What if I told you Zenyatta was a support character?
What if
I told you Zenyatta is
not a support? He is a threat. Yeah, pushing competitive is just chaos.
See? Dying.
That's so ridiculous.
It's a level 50 on my warrior tonight, easy.
It's weird that if you push the payload, it heals you, but this does.
The robot?
Yeah.
It would be bad if the robot did, because it's a tug of war instead of a
I mean, yeah.
Objective push.
Fucking. Beyond me. Having fun.
It's made as fuck.
Sick flinch, man. Fly me to the moon. No, he was this pussy. That's fucking crazy.
I was what? Behind a fucking wall.
My character's such a fucking pussy.
Okay, I was. Are you on Overwatch 2 now, Smoke?
Yeah, I'm on. What's your thing?
See it?
And my PC's glitched again.
Huh?
My PC has a tendency to like switch up my goddamn special characters around my keyboard, and my hashtag is nowhere to be found.
I'm showing you, Matt. It's Gallic Emperor.
Yeah,
Hashtag
but the
force
thing
and
is, I can't do the hashtag because it switched around the thing.
Okay, what's yours? found it.
ATM view it.
Get it?
You there?
Yeah, did you get my request?
No. Did you? Wait.
Oh, it's a different one than what's linked here.
Yeah, it's a different one. There we are. I'm not good, but I'm not bad either. It's just this 50-50.
Nope. I don't really play super seriously. Unless you wanted to play ranked.
Huh?
What do you want to play ranked or do you want to play quick play?
Quick play. Ranked is not good right now. It's full of good.
Sweaty, sweaty silver bronze gamers. It's actually chaotic. Into a training. Let's go training. Pray and practice. I just noticed I have 182 ping.
This game's gonna give me a seizure, dog. Fucking this gun.
I have a whole lot of ping. Then I'm gonna be hitting the air and it's gonna register to the enemy. Howdy. You like the skin?
Hmm?
You like the skin?
Oh, the fucking, I don't know.
One game, because this ping is just chaotic.
One game, bro.
Yeah, I have 150 ping.
Where do you live, bro?
Lives in
Oh, it's going down. It's going down. Okay, 100 ping. 100 ping. I can work with this.
Where do you live?
Singapore.
the silence from Dalek is deafening, bro.
What do you mean? I was just wondering. He answered. I was like,
Yeah, you're just like processing that.
isn't Singapore? That's in China, right? Around China.
NA education.
Oh yeah, smoke.
What the fuck about China?
Taiwan. I don't know.
No, Singapore.
Where is it? Show me on a map.
Hey, smoke.
Singapore is Singapore.
Yes.
Where is Carlsbad in the United States of America?
Carlsbad. Sorry,
Oh.
my education is dumber.
Okay, I don't want to hear
Yep.
it. NA education, we're like nobody gives a fuck about anything outside their country education. That's normal. That's the baseline. In fact, if you knew where American states were, I'd be like, Are you planning an attack or some shit? Let's go.
You know, I seem to have pretty high ping myself. I think they chose your servers, not mine.
Who's the host?
Me, but I'm like clicking on someone. 2 seconds later, I get a hit marker.
They compromised. They grabbed everybody from America, but only if they're on dial-up.
I feel like I'm seeing everything happen 2 seconds after it dies.
I can't hit any shots because I'm bad at the game.
I can hit shots, they just take a little bit for registering, you know?
Yep.
Fuck this guy. He didn't turn in the quest. What a retard. Ah. Goodbye, godlike mage who was killing the dungeon in seconds for me.
I mean, hit that button.
It's okay. We don't really need Deadeye. It's seconds before a massive team fight.
So what's your latency again? Your ping?
Oh, right now?
12
Yeah.
trillion, dude.
I want to hear it. Come on.
You there, Smoke?
100.
Yeah, try 190.
Might be rough to play. Try
It's
that.
incredibly rough to play, right?
Oh, he really nano the Bastion. Oh, I just wait. Who left?
I don't know. Better back up from that smoke. You gonna die.
I know I'm dead. I know my dumbass dead. Question is that Bastion really a threat? Oh,
What was that Bastion doing, bro?
I'll smash your head down. I don't care if I wasted ult. I hate monkey. Yep.
Why? Oh, that's your spawn. Fuck.
I didn't know what to do there. I panicked as soon as I got nano. I'm not supposed to get nanos. I'm a dumb tank. He sleeps me like that. Dead.
Of course, Junker.
Yeah,
Totally
the
aim
Junker
for
has
that.
no he
Yeah.
doesn't have skill. He just launches stuff. I'm 3 peeking right now. Wow. At least I got 2 stuns.
Oh my god.
I killed Jon Snow. Jon Snow.
Just 8 seconds of that. Ugh.
Oh shit.
Bastion half.
Yeah, and he fucking.
And it doesn't take him off. Goddamn.
Should he?
That Bastion was literally the Bastion was the carry, nothing else.
I guess you don't want to play together because of the high ping.
I mean, you're going into my servers.
Yeah. Yes, man. was a good try.
Let's move to America.
Oh, my endorsement is too.
Man, I shot a fucking robot and told me friendly fire. Goofy as hell. Fuck me. Fucking everywhere.
feel bad.
Why?
Right after that crappy game, and then right after that crappy game, I immediately joined the goddamn Gibraltar game uh, as support, and we just ran through them. We speed ran that. Oh. So he joins a losing match.
Fuck it.
Somebody pulled that shit there. Something ran.
How's it going, guys?
Sound good.
Welcome back
yeah.
to my
What's
YouTube vlog. Today we'll be talking about Fortnite.
Fortnite Battle Pass.
Gonna shove it up your ass.
Booting up my PC.
And I get Overwatch 2, then immediately just a Reinhardt charges into me as I come out of spawn.
Rip.
Change my mind. Change my mind. Mora doesn't require skill. She just doesn't.
You don't require skill, bitch.
I'm a Lucio main.
No skill.
Hey,
No skillcio. And
hey, somebody's got to play
Excelsior.
Lucio, right?
skill Lucio.
Somebody's got to play.
And
They actually switched to Moira just to deal with me.
There you go.
Change my mind. Every character needs skill.
No.
Every character in Overwatch is already.
Change my mind. Every character needs skill.
I have to convince you of that? I don't have to convince you of shit. Your rank will speak volumes if you ever play. That's all I'm going to say about that.
You guys excited for Thanksgiving coming up?
Yeah. You
do
guys
you
have
guys think
anything
this
similar in Japan around that time?
More no skill, more no skill, more no skill.
Awareness.
You take
She
no
literally
skill.
just
Owned
she
again.
literally just looks at the general direction and apparently I die.
She's pretty fucking good.
Sounds like a you problem. You're so negative.
Except,
So
How
active.
about instead of looking at things happening to you in a negative light, look at things you can do or other stuff you
Here's
can
the
do? or-
positivity. I got him. I'm
Yeah,
26
inject
and
some
2
positivity into
on
your
a
negativity.
on Lucio.
yeah, I got a wild idea for you. Fucking Mook. Got me nuts. How many heroes do you know how to play? Okay. Go learn some heroes to deal with Mora. That's what you want to be doing.
Do you wanna build a snowman?
It's too early for that song.
It's never too late or early. It's just a song. Nobody can judge.
Judge the shit out of you.
Are you a disappointment?
Maybe.
My mom
I'm
tells me
curious about
so.
Thanksgiving.
Is it gonna be quarantine for everyone? It's gonna be away.
Shut up, bitch.
What the fuck?
What is this
You
turn up? Got him
I
50
feel
Cent
like
just
it's
trying to
like
be
one
just
of those
police
AI
Hana and
things. You put text in and like
You smell like
song
a can
comes
of
out.
tuna.
That was rude and probably
Damn,
true.
tuna, fuck. Smell like a can
Secretly,
of
Tuna looking
I know
ass.
the best Thanksgiving side is obviously stuffing.
I'ma stuff you.
Can't do that, sir. That would be rape.
Sir, it's not rape when it's consensual.
I know I'm a little late to the party, but do you want to do some blow, man?
Let's
I've
launch
got like a
Ukraine to
whole
the
8
moon.
ball.
Are
We
you
could do a liner for.
disappointment?
We could do a liner for, and then some more. So then
I'd
we
rather
can't,
just launch
so we
Ukraine
can't
to
feel
the
our
moon.
face.
And then ride our bikes around the
We
hall.
used to be Coke buddies.
Yeah, we
But
should do
now
that.
we're
We should
not.
launch Ukraine and Russia to the moon so they can settle their differences there.
Nah, just fucking launch.
Russia
fucking
will just conquer all of it, and then Ukraine is just gonna be left with the dark side.
dope. I rock with it.
Let's colonize the moon. 27
damn.
years later,
Is
we're
my
still
hair-
colonizing the moon.
Oh, I like how it's got real quiet.
These are true facts.
I'm gonna colonize you.
Colonize who? The fuck? I'm not no slave.
Try colonizing these nuts, possibly.
What made you think it was slavery?
Well, I
Your
thought you
mom.
were saying it because I was
Something like
like, oh, shut the
We didn't know that until you said it. Yep.
Sound like your mom.
You
huh?
didn't know that. Some other people.
Nerd.
I actually thought you were white.
I actually thought you were American.
Racism.
You see, here's the problem. If you're American, you're a racist. If you're in any other country, apparently you're not. What?
It's a weird
That's not
thing.
true.
So
It's not
if
true,
you-
yeah,
If you get
but-
scared of a black man as a Chinese person in China, that's not racist. That's just idiots. Because
That's
they don't
just
know the concept of
Asians.
racism yet.
Oh, Asians. You're so fun. Now go back to your
Racism.
math class.
Oh my gosh.
Shut the fuck up. Are you good at math, Smoke? Smoke.
Do you guys like the
Are you good at
horror
math?
story of the headless ones?
Nah, I don't like racism.
Huh?
How is the headless ones racism? We don't
You're
even
killing
know
a-
if they're elixir.
Yeah.
You're killing a
yeah.
select group of people.
I'll
That's
show
so
you
fucking
racism.
weird.
How do Mexican people cut their pizza?
Whoa.
Like your
whoa,
mom.
with Little Caesars.
I actually like that.
Whoa.
I actually like that a lot. Fuck. That's so good. That's pretty good.
Little Caesars, you stupid. Oh,
And on
fuck. I've never heard that one before.
I can't get that out of my head now.
that
I
note,
can get
I'm
your
going to
mom
bed.
on
Good
the
night.
road.
You actually out of here, Daly?
Yeah, man, I'm tired. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Oops, I fucked that up. Every wrong skill. Time's it anyway. Only 11:34.
Hey, player one.
Hmm.
I tried really hard, but I failed.
What'd you do?
Oh, I've been looking for a Boy Advance SP, and I haven't been able to find it.
Game Boy Advance SP?
Yeah.
Damn, I have like 4.
Yeah, I was trying to find a Famicom edition or whatever.
Oh, the Japanese Famicom one or the American NES
Yep,
variant?
That's
Uh,
right, the Japanese one.
Yeah, the red and white looks pretty clean.
I've searched all over, far and wide, couldn't find it. I do apologize.
I gotta apologize.
Because in a drunken tirade, you divulged that it was something you secretly wanted.
Oh yeah.
So I was trying to get you one.
Oh.
But you probably don't remember that because you were drunk at the time, which was also the best thing because like you couldn't say no.
You know, actually, in the back of my head, I was gonna ask you eventually, but you did ask for my address that one night, and I was like, you said you're gonna send something. I was like, oh god.
That's what it was going to be if I could find one. But I've literally every time I'm at a secondhand store, I'm looking, I'm asking. Nobody's turning them in. If they have them, they're holding on to them.
Yeah. Let me.
Actually, the worst part is, you ready for this?
Hmm.
Really old stuff like Game Boys and Game Boy Advances and stuff like that. They just aren't in hand stores anymore. It's like they're all getting pulled over to the States and sold online or
Jesus.
something like that.
Yeah, I just got plain ones. Mostly got it for Four Swords. I've had them for like fucking ever. Yeah. Shit.
I really love my SP. I have only one Game Advance SP, and it was the Konami one, the Bokuru no Taio limited edition. It was the one for, like, the game had you hold the cartridge up to the sun to charge your gun. You had to play outside.
That's pretty dope, actually.
Dude, it was like you're shooting zombies. It was from Kojima. Like,
It sounds like a
That's why I
Kojima
got it. I
idea
was like-
for a game, dude. Fucking A.
dude, it was awesome.
Outside, bro.
Game you have to go touch grass to do well in.
Howina.
Have you seen the dumb Reddit post where the guy got them touch grass and then immediately just a smooth transition into Destiny which screen? He touched grass and immediately did smooth transitions into goddamn Destiny.
Oh, I appreciate the thought, though, Nod. Don't worry too much, though.
Yeah, no problem, man.
He tried touching grass.
I wouldn't have
Alright.
said anything except for the fact that I'm giving up at this point.
Yeah, those things can be collector's items, man.
Yeah. But if I ever run across one, I won't tell you. You'll just randomly get something in the mail one day. And it'll be one. That's it.
You're like, is this inflatable doll I bought years ago that never showed up? Shit. I had it for my roommates. Make room on the chair for my Rei Ayanami blow-up doll and merch.
What, it's not Shaq's?
It's not Shaq's. Yeah.
Is it not a full cutout of Shaq's life size?
I don't have enough room in my house for that. He's Tall
Dude,
motherfucker.
Can you imagine a cardboard cutout of Shaq's? So when you're playing, you can feel like you're disappointing.
Just
people
imagine
all
you
over
have
the
it
place.
inside your bathroom, so a guest goes in. The first thing they see is just a big ass Shax.
I wasn't throwing enough grenades.
I would cry.
Enough grenades. Throwing grenades. I say this. It's basically what 100 discipline on a Hamkara spine is. Everywhere.
What's your threat? What are you? A threat? What do you mean?
Oh, okay. Thing's immune to stun, no wonder. Shouldn't be. Stun. Barriers are fucking broken. Mitigate all the damage.
I don't think the headless ones are exos.
Finch has got some harebrained theories.
Since you're in Japan right now, can you mail me some like really spicy noodles?
I hate to
My
say it,
country
but
ran out.
food items get
Any like
Get
really
canceled
any really
in
spicy
shipping.
noodles?
Really?
Because all the stores I've been in has been sold out. They
So,
ran out of
like,
stock.
for example, one of my friends, their family's back in Hawaii, and they would often try and send like ramen packages and stuff like that. They would never make it to them because it would be confiscated by American customs.
They fucking eat it right there in the airport, those assholes.
No, they throw it away.
That's what they tell everybody. They're enjoying all the spicy noodles themselves, dude. I think this guy is cheating. That or he's got like retarded reflexes. He just like dispels fear on everybody instantly. Insane. Is he? 3. The way he has anything that auto dispels fear. we go. Kill this thing.
Yep. I'm surprised nobody's made like a dynamic HTML based stream overlay for Destiny that you can pick exactly which stats over the game to look at and to focus on.
Mm-hmm. That is actually something the game could use.
Yeah. Like, for example, I'm working on the Tweet Tooth and I'm working on some other bounties and stuff, and I'd really like to just have an overlay, you know?
Oh, that's cool. The nanosecond I fucking reposition. That means they're like, I want you, BB.
Let's take everything. Oh god. Yeah, that's the guy who pulled all the other shit.
I want to play 80% Invis Hunter.
Why 80%?
Because the other 20% is either I'm gonna be dead or waiting for my Invis to recharge.
Waiting for your what? You don't.
So I'm
you don't have to
gonna
wait
play
for your
all-
invis to recharge, man. You just have to run the right stuff so that you're constantly invisible forever.
Good thing I don't play Hunter that much, so I can't really like sweat my balls off and try and make a really good build on it. Unless I
So you
can,
spend
if I
all
ever
your
use
time
the
being invisible. What a wimp way out.
that's the game right now, isn't it?
No. I tell you what, play as Solar Warlock or Solar Hunter for a while until you can.
I
Like,
did. I spent an entire season just playing goddamn Caliban's Hand Hunter, and I kept exploding a lot of people for a lot of dumb reasons. They kept getting
Okay.
ignited, and it's great. Especially with the trip mine combo, so if anyone were to run away, I
oh,
could
play as
pick
a
them up.
Synthesteps Titan.
My time got suspended.
Got suspended, what?
Yeah, I left the match because of goddamn network issues, and
Account
it blamed
is on
me.
character.
The game blamed me for their stupid servers. Yep.
I
I
didn't
mean,
think
your
that
connection
was.
is bad, then they're gonna fuck with you. Yeah. They should.
Yeah, but I didn't think that was player based. I thought that was your entire account.
Yeah,
It
that's
is
why
your
I
entire
can't play
account.
on my
It's like
on
that.
my. Let's see, I don't remember how to say this. My brain is slowly depleting of oxygen.
Yo.
Do I have the exotic on? I have the exotic on. No, just need the.
That's good.
For Hunter, I go high mobility, high recurves, right? Or high
For what?
mobility, high
PvP or
strength.
PvE?
PvP.
You'll take mobility recovery and then whatever you can get in discipline and strength. Depending on your build, you'll want to get discipline most of the time though. What kind of hunter are you running? What's your exotic?
I'm using the Invis Hunter.
Hmm?
So you're gonna run what, Omni Oculus or Gyre Falcons or
Gyre Falcons.
Graviton? Gyre Falcons, you'll probably want, yeah, strength and mobility are key. Because you're gonna be dodging a lot and you're gonna be using the Shatter Dive and Void to go invisible, you know? That's uses your melee abilities, so. There you go. Oh, fuck. It's like right next to the fucking wall, dude. We're probably gonna pull it and die. Gonna...
Oh my god, his head's gone.
Gun?
Not mine. My dickhead's gone.
Son.
He's dead as hell. We're gonna watch them all die. That's fucked up.
Still playing Infinite?
Yeah.
Is that your favorite one?
No, I was playing the campaign. I haven't played it in a while. Since it came out, to be exact. Show the Dracula snare. He's alright, bruv.
Nay, have any of you guys seen Thunderbolt Fantasy?
I've never even heard of that.
So it's kind of like an anime, but instead of animation, it uses puppets.
Huh.
Like the Chinese like puppets or whatever. It's done by a Japanese animation studio. It's so insane. But because they use puppets, like whenever somebody gets like stabbed or beheaded or dismembered with a sword, it just seems more realistic.
So the CGI is for the gore and death. but the rest is
Well-
all puppet.
Actually, there's not a lot of CGI. Most of it's just like really good puppeteering.
It's pretty cool.
I recommend watching it. The story is absolutely nuts. The first series is way better than the second, though. The second is just kind of like fan servicey.
This guy's kind of hit.
It's kind of one of those shows I wish I could erase my memory and rewatch it.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say
I-
something else. I'm just like, what are you recommending us? Like, what?
No, that's just like every now and then there's a few animes that are like that. They're like, once you figure out how the story goes, no matter how good it is, it's harder to watch it a second time. Oh, it didn't crash. Do you remember when being pulled forward in a strike killed your strike counter?
Yep.
And how some strikes really sucked because they would almost intentionally do that?
Yeah, they would like have a door that would close fairly quickly, and there's not much of a gap between you and the boss. It built up this like fucking habit of mine to not pull people until they finally fixed that.
They already fixed it, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure anyway.
Okay.
I haven't done strikes seriously in a while though, I'll be honest. The last time I did strikes intentionally were for exotic quests most of the time, you know? So. No. It's funny how much easier they made this game. Watching some enemies cast a skill and nobody interrupts it. It's like, oh yeah, I remember that was a wipe back in the day. Back in the fucking day.
Oh, World of Warcraft? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it has to be accessible. You can't just have it be super hardcore, right?
Yeah, that's the funny thing is back then that was like still considered, because WoW was considered the baby bitch MMO.
Yeah.
So now it's even here. I'm cool either way though. They have a hard mode, so yeah, they should have an easy mode, honestly. Oh.
are these guys dying so much?
Dying in strike or in boss sector?
It's the Nightfall on easy. And my two teammates are just constantly like
Getting
dead.
boned.
Like, you're the last guardian standing is kind of like.
Oh, they're proving your point right there. The game needs to be more accessible to a degree, right? Those guys are getting ransacked on easy. At least it's not harder. Someday it'd be really discouraged, right?
Okay, you win. You win.
I was
like
actually-
things that are-
What's the last sector?
I was sorry, I didn't mean to go so hard there. Nah, but
That
I do
was-
think you're right though.
That was painful. That was painful though.
I do agree with you though, honestly, fundamentally. There needs to be an easy mode for people. So you get like,
Just as there needs to be a
everybody.
hard mode for people. It needs to
Exactly.
be kind of both ways.
Yes. Unless it's Dark Souls, yes. There's only one mode and it's pain mode.
Difficulty switch doesn't matter. It's fine.
What's that?
Are you talking about like putting a difficulty switch in Destiny?
I mean, they already do have them for Nightfall.
Yeah, but I mean, just an overall difficulty switch would divide the game even further.
Eh.
And it would just make systems even more confusing.
They already have difficulty switch. You have control, like for PvP even. You have control or you have, you know, survival / trials. For raids, you have normal or master. For nightfalls and strikes, you just have the whole array of
Yeah, but if you add a layer of overall difficulty switch to that, just
for campaign.
I don't think they'll do it in general. You think they'll do an easy campaign? You think the campaign isn't?
They already
Easy
did it for the
enough.
The campaign already has an easy
Campaign's
hard
easy
mode.
as fuck.
Yeah, they have an
No, I'm
easy
just
hard
saying, like the
mode.
campaign has a legendary mode and it has a normal mode, right?
So I put an
Yes.
easy,
I don't think they
normal's
could
brain
apply
dead.
that to PvP.
I was thinking about it too. On Final Fantasy XIV, if you play easy mode too much, the game warns you that it's like painfully easy and doesn't assess your like competency at the game. It's like, yo, just don't tell people that. Like, not gonna make them feel good.
I'd kick your ass at Terra Master though.
Was it Tetramaster or Terramaster?
Or Tetramaster, yeah, whatever. The Final Fantasy VIII card game. I own it that.
The memes, dude, where he just walks up to somebody taking a piss in the urinal and he's like, "Want to play
Battle
cards?"
me.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you know one of the ultimate weapons was hidden behind that card game?
Something good was for sure. Was it an Ultima weapon?
No.
No. Something good was hidden behind like the card game. I don't think it was like
No, every
Game
game
breaking,
of
but you
Final
know what I
Fantasy
mean,
has
right?
this like every game of Final Fantasy has this like troll to it where you can like you know you lie to people a little bit, just a little white lie for something
Mm-hmm.
obviously you can't do. Like, did you know you can save General Leo?
that one's
That's
the best troll. So many people fell for that, by the
The
way.
worst part is the troll was so good when they re-released it on the Game Boy Advance. They gave you the possibility of saving General Leo, like built into the game. I'm not kidding. You can look this up. But that was the troll from like you get General Leo in your party. Yeah, you save him. He joins your party.
I'm
It's really
calling.
effective against Kefka. No, that's not real.
Yeah, can't do that. General Leo is dead in GBA. You
In
lie.
the GBA version, you can rescue him. Like seriously, you can look it up. You can download saves before the point where you can try it for yourself and see that it's real. Like, but it's so well known to be a troll for the Super Nintendo version that
Holy
like,
shit.
almost nobody believes it.
There's
Yeah.
so many like fucking game FAQs posts when I search it on fucking Google. The tinfoil hattery, dude. I remember my favorite one was from Electronic Gaming Monthly. If you remember that magazine? They had they had a April Fool's joke that was so fucking cruel. So I did it and it didn't unlock, and I thought my shit was bugged, and then I was like, wait, it's April. Got fucked.
What one was that?
You could unlock Sonic in Smash Melee by going into Cruel Melee, like the hard bot mode, and getting like a pretty nasty amount of kills, and I was pretty good at Smash. So I got it within like about a few hours. It took me a while, but you know, I had to learn it and come up with this cheese. And
I don't know if
It
I'm fat or
didn't
this thing's
proc
getting
what you
old.
wanted it to.
didn't proc what I wanted it to, Chief. Pretty-
So you like Sonic games a little bit, right?
Sonic OC.
I like the older ones on Genesis and shit. I like Mania.
Did you like Mania?
Yeah,
Oh,
I liked Mania a lot. The hard sell to me was this one. I like because I was just a kid. It was Adventure 1 and 2. I thought the idea was cool, and the
Okay,
whole
like on the
Chow Game Boy
Dreamcast, right?
thing. Yeah, the whole Chow Game Boy thing was cool, but dead ass, they were not the best 3D games. They were like 2 was particularly rough. Was Sonic Adventure 2 was like the hardest boss in that game is the fucking camera, dude. Like I'm not even trying to like cap
You're
right
not
now.
wrong. You're
But
not wrong.
This shit was died so much to that. Like I remember there was like a secret like item to get for I think Tails on one of the final stages, like in the space station. And you had to go down this elevator and go jump behind. And the camera is just like forcing you in the front when you're trying to turn around and see this secret cave. And if you like stop and turn the camera without moving, it'll look at it. And as soon as you move Tails, back front. So you have to like blind jump it. I was just like, you know, I go to fucking play like Mario 64 and the camera's actually pretty decent. I'm like, dude, what happened? Did you let these?
Yeah, 64 had like, in my opinion, it felt way next generation because of the camera.
Yeah.
And you could like zoom it in and out, and everything was like super detailed. The other thing I liked about classic Sonic games, this may sound weird, but like if you stopped your character, he had this like idle animation, you know?
Yeah.
He'd tap his foot, look at his watch, like, you gonna play this game or not?
Yup.
There's apparently a trend in Gundam newer games now is that you actually have an idle animation instead of just standing there looking ominous.
Yeah, but the thing was like, that's one of the things that Sonic Team did was they basically like focused on all the little details, all the subtle little details. Not as much as like Metal Slug, but you know, not everybody can be gods of the pixels.
Creepy as hell.
Well, Slug was pretty good, yeah. They
Slug was terrible.
Dude, for sprite animations, I was like, oh my god. Like everything moves. Everything moves. And there's at least 30 frames for its standard idle animation.
Dude,
And at
that's
least like
wicked.
an additional it's so smooth.
Let me take a
So
look at
smooth.
animations real quick. There's a game that has crazy, like it's a fighting game. Let me make sure I'm remembering the right
What
one.
up, Leah?
What up, dude? How you doing?
Bro, I came home. The wife didn't have my entire meal set out for me on the dinner table, so I beat the shit out of her with it.
Oh, what the hell?
Wow, bro.
You're lying through your teeth and you know it, buddy.
I know. I actually
really?
murdered her 2 nights prior.
Your
Oh, yeah.
wife is
Everything
like
he
a
says on the
blow-up
internet,
doll.
he's lying through his teeth, bro.
I know. Like one time I said I like cash.
Go look at
He's trying to grind for that goddamn reaction points.
if you want to see
He's
it.
trying to grind.
It's
reaction points.
you probably remember this game, but The Last Blade 2.
Oh yeah, no.
That game has like
What was his
fucking
name with the white hair?
crazy.
That's who I always played as.
The blonde kid, or
No, the guy with the flowing long hair and like the big sword, and he did like lunging attacks. the
Oh,
hell
you're
is
talking
this?
about Jesus, yeah.
I forgot his name, honestly. I can't remember a lot of
Jesus,
those
one
names.
of
I
his-
just remember like K-Day, Amono. I don't remember the other names though. But fucking that game has crazy sprite. Like so many frames of animation for shit.
Not just that, but like the background loading screens of the next level and stuff were like looked like it was a scene from a movie, but sprites, you know.
Yeah, I want to say the game's on Steam now because I know they released it on PlayStation 4 like a while ago.
Yeah, so that was a Capcom 2 game, if I remember right.
That was some shit.
Oh, Neo Geo. No, that's Neo Geo.
Yeah.
It's Neo Geo. Do you know Neo Geo is still the most expensive home console ever released?
Dude, they wanted a
How much
fucking
was
arm
it?
and a leg. No, dude. Like,
Was it like
stupid
it's
money back in the
800
90s.
So if you buy it used now, if you buy it used now, it's $800 for the console.
Holy
And
shit.
are you ready for this? Are you ready for this?
Mhm.
$250 per game.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit, dude. That's like retarded.
Welcome to the 90s gaming,
Do you know
man.
why it's $250 per game?
Because people are fucking stupid.
No, because the game is on a PCB,
Oh,
like with like chips and everything. It's huge because it's an arcade system for your house.
right.
It was the shit.
Right.
Like, honestly. I had a friend who had one of those. Just Super Nintendoing that the fuck up. Rich as hell.
Oh, Setsuna. That's who I play as. Setsuna.
They,
There we go.
God
he had the
forbid
owl,
he
the
use
pet
something
owl.
normal. We can't have that happening.
fuck that.
Dude, I hate to say it, like, it's really worth it for the games. because of
No,
the
it's
quality,
not
but
worth it. It's an
emulation,
archaic console you can
kinda killed it.
emulate. It's not worth it.
It's not gonna drive people. If you're a hardcore game enthusiast, you can probably justify buying a game like that, especially if you love
I guess
the
if
fuck
you're
out of
like
that game.
a
You
game
better
method,
play it on
yeah.
a CRT, man. You better
Like-
play it on a CRT.
Over at my buddy's house in California, right? He owns a garage where he keeps all like a few arcade cabs for different fighting games. And before I moved from California, I did have a Marvel 2 cab because the arcade I was working at was closing down. And I picked it up. I had nowhere to put it, and I was going to Utah, and he said, leave it there with him. He'll play with it, and if I give him money, he'll put in the parts and shit. Like, if shit needs replacing, we'll give it a
Yeah.
home. So
Yeah.
When I move back to Cali, I'm gonna fucking break my fingers on those hap buttons, dude. Those buttons fucking suck, and I love them. Nothing like a samurai.
Dun 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 dun. Capcom.
Oh, I just sent my entire back into a frenzy of
Dun dun dun.
Oh,
Prepare.
big.
Dun 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 dun.
I stretch so well that my back starts aching.
Dun 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 dun.
The Marvel 1 and 2 has like some of the coolest concept art on it, or just like artwork in general.
I really love the reverb on the announcer for Marvel vs. Capcom 2. I don't know why. It sounds so good. So crisp.
Ready to kick butt. Engage.
This corner, a smart ass.
We have a rogue? No. Picking here, got it.
I found an AI site where you can where somebody has trained it on all these different voices, and one of them was the Marvel vs. Capcom 2 announcer. Another one was the Capcom vs. SNK announcer. Yeah.
To me, the most epic one was Third Strike. It just sounded so serious. And It just
Yeah,
sounded
he
like
did.
this like massive like ripped black dude. Fighters ready. Engage. You know, just like shit.
Like
They
what
just,
Akuma would sound like if he was hosting it, right?
uh, and then we heard Akuma talk actually in Street Fighter 4, so I don't know. The illusion's disrupted.
My illusion.
Will you find me there and
My
take
game.
me
God, dude,
home?
I fucking wanted to throat punch a bitch today so bad.
Huh.
All right, for context.
5 contacts. 6 contacts.
6 contacts.
Well, he said 4 contacts, so
Oh,
I was counting.
yeah, I need 5 of them. But I went to the gas station today, and I was like, man, I could do pretty good with 1.6 billion. I like, here, $3, give me a Powerball ticket, right? And I guess like one of the customers, like from my branch, recognized me, and she's like, "You don't need that money." And I'm like, "Hey, you need it more than I do."
Huh?
No, you don't. No one needs this amount of money. And I'm like, "But don't
I
worry,
do.
I'll still waste it for you."
The fuck?
Nah, if I won like 1.6 billion, I'd so fucking waste a lot of it.
Statistics show that you probably would.
Is that like even with like 100 million, I could live comfortably forever.
Do you know
Or
what
I'll
I'd do
until
if
I
I
die.
won the lottery?
I do a lot of cocaine.
I would open a trust. That's what I would do.
I do a lot of
I'd put
cocaine.
I'd put it all in a fucking trust, and then people would be like, "Oh, I need money. I'm like, can't get it. It's all tied up."
It's all my
Oh,
trust
oh,
fund.
like college trust, or just something.
Kind of like, and I'd do it for the family line.
Oh, nice.
That way, I could have kids that are
I would
unable
probably
to
donate
spend
some to
all the money at
charity, so I
once
feel good
because
for
it's tied
myself
in
while I
trust.
waste the rest of it away. But,
Do you imagine how good your life would be if you're a trust baby?
Oh my god, it'd be great. Silver spoon in hand, I'd love that shit.
Trust fund kid, you mean? Yeah. Or a trust baby?
Yeah.
Is that what they call him? My bad.
I guess I don't know, but
Yeah.
like everything you ever need financially is there for you,
Dude, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, it's
and the money's tied up in such a way that you wouldn't be able to like abusively destroy your own future.
Even better. No,
Yeah.
I wish I was like that. That'd be really cool.
It's fucking crazy, right? Like,
Having money. Yep.
I think I mentioned to you guys before, my buddy was in high school. He was like low income, and all of a sudden one day he comes to class, like, so, millionaire. Like,
What?
apparently his mom's like ex-husband left all the kids like
Oh,
fucking a
Jesus.
trust fund, and he was like pretty good shit. I don't even remember what company he was mostly affiliated with. Yeah, he was
But
fucking.
still, like, some
fruit
money.
company, right? Like Apple or something.
Yeah, I remember we thought he was fucking with us, and he's like, "Dude, come check out my Prius." And that was like a big deal back then. Okay, so,
Motherfucker had a Prius. Motherfucker had money. Grabbed the Prius, bro. What the fuck?
we were just like, jaw hit the floor, shit. Was it a Prius?
You were like on jaw.
Did you know I purchased a I had a part-time job, so I could purchase a PlayStation 3 for Final Fantasy.
13?
What was it? 13. Because they announced it was coming only to frickin' whatchamacallit, the Xbox 360, was pushing it back. So in Japan, you could get it first, for PlayStation a year early, but it would be purely in Japanese. And that was one of my first beyond. I had a Pokemon game that was in Japanese, but my other venture into Japanese language video games.
Cool. I remember my account because I have a Japanese PSN account randomly that only has one game. It's Vita Persona 4 in Japanese. I'll go retrieve that and I'll send that your way if you want it someday.
No, it's okay. I have Persona 4. I have all the Persona games.
Nice.
Yeah.
That was a really interesting
This may sound
Vita
really
title.
bad, but I actually prefer the Super Nintendo, like Shin Megami Tensei games, more than what the franchise became.
Yeah, it's weird that the spin-off is like taking off super hard.
Digital Devil Saga.
I still have that. That was PS2, right?
Yep.
1 and
Yep.
2, yeah. That was fun as fuck.
Yep.
Fucking what was another big? Main title were pretty good. Fucking Soul Hackers. That one got a DS port, 3DS port. That was
Yeah.
actually a pretty decent port too.
Oh, nice.
Fucking JRPGs, dude. You know what got a lit fucking remake was Trials of Mana for SD3.
Oh, the Mana Seiken Densetsu series. Yeah.
That shit got a nasty good fucking remake. Only a single player though, sadly.
Did you hear about Reiko Kodama?
Nah.
So, Reiko Kodama was a person, a game designer who used to work at Sega from 1984 until her death on May 9th.
Oh no. She was like a
She's-
Phantasy Star dev or what?
She was the Phantasy Star dev. Yes.
Like Asian person, Sega for a long time. Phantasy Star.
Yeah.
That was a fun series.
She also was the source behind Skies of Arcadia.
Huh. The first game with DLC.
Yeah.
That was really interesting.
Also, Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2.
Yeah.
And I never played the 7th Dragon games, but she did the 7th Dragon games.
Hmm.
And the Ni no Kuni games, of course. The last game she worked on was Sega Ages. I don't know what Sega Ages is.
Okay. Sounds like one of those emulated collection games I have.
Yeah. So she passed away in May 9th, but her death was undisclosed until October when a retro gamer editor discovered that on the Sega Genesis Mini 2 there was a memorial tribute for her in the credits.
Oh, shit.
And he was like the editor of a magazine, and he reposted it like, what is this? And nobody knew she was dead. Like, there was no obituary, nothing.
There was no like announcement.
No. Her Twitter just kind of stopped on May 9th. Like,
Is she
It's
really
kinda
dead? Is she
mysterious.
really dead? No, she couldn't be dead. No. It's like Stanley's death. Everyone denied it. Or like the Queens.
yeah. Anyways, super influential person in
Yeah.
gaming history. I posted a rest in peace on her Twitter when I found out.
Well, cool. Yeah. Yeah, I only ever had one beef with Fantasy Star, but I liked it a lot still.
Yeah, what was your one beef?
It was just
The Megs were
Genesis. I just couldn't handle like some of the chiptune on Genesis fucking hurts.
Yeah.
Like
No,
Sonic
that's-
3 I
that's for
think
sure.
did really well, but even then it has like Flying Battery Zone sounds sick and awesome, but some of those it sounds very metallic, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah. It's the sound chip in the system.
yeah, they did good for considering what it had, so not gonna bitch too hard.
Yeah, there's speaking of sounds in classic 8-bit systems, the NES has a faulty sound chip in it, which causes some of the kind of like noisy, kind of raspy sounds that are in some of the multi-instrument kind of tunes, and it kind of gives it the NES its kind of distinct sound. But there's a guy on YouTube who went ahead and like fixed it by creating a new firmware for the sound chip and reflashing it into the actual hardware of the NES. So it actually does the waveforms correctly, and it plays back the audio, but it just, to me, it sounds like it's no longer a NES. It sounds like it's like a Sega system because nothing has that distinct kind of, I forget what you call it, like noisy sound or gritty sound.
It sounds like it's on a fucking cassette player, dude.
Yeah, everything sounds like it's just smooth waveforms. Yeah.
We did it, boys. 50. Got like almost. We got half the classes there. Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
It would have been so funny if I killed the same guy off a spawn with a sniper again.
You are an asshole.
No, it's not me, it's Midtown.
You are an asshole.
I personally liked Skies of Arcadia a lot.
Yeah.
Spawn right into my linear. Thanks. Did I do well? I feel like I did. I did way too well. 2.7 KD with 25 kills. Yep. Control is cringe.
Oh yeah, fucking. You missed it, Dorf.
Oh.
I guess it's not that big a deal, but there's this one boss I've been doing. You can only do the character. It's like an old raid, so you can go solo it, and it's right at the entrance. So it's super quick and easy. But it's been out for like 18 years. 2007, so not 15 years. 15 years, right?
Okay.
2 more, so like 17 years, yeah. And it has a less than 1% chance to drop a mount.
Is it
It's
a good
really-
mount?
It's a cool looking mount. And I just did it, I had sometimes I had 3 characters that were up level to do it, sometimes 4.
Sure.
As the expansions come out, the levels and shit get changed, so... Anyway, so I started
Right.
doing it again, and I came back, and I finally got it. I just...
Oh,
I must have killed
Congratulations.
that boss, hundreds of times. There it is. Sense of glory.
not much. Well, that's pretty cool.
That is fucking sick. Horse.
Look at mom. Look, mom. Look what I got on my new character. Please go outside, son. Talk to someone.
Grass touching. The mount is so fucking dated looking, I almost feel like shit. I'm just like, yeah, I got it. Oh my god. That's the bone? Those are the bones? Fuck, I can see the fucking polygons on that
Bones.
shit. And look like he's riding a Nintendo 64 boss. Yeah, let's do that. Let's let it.
No.
Fucking.
What you say? You wanted to download what?
WoW lets you support, or has insane app support.
Did I
Yeah, it
re-download
does.
Battlefield
It's had
2040?
really awesome third-party plugins.
Which one's the better game that I should download? Should I download Fallout 3 or
Yes, you should.
Maneater?
Fallout 2, man. 2 is on.
I'll be right back.
Which one had the multiplayer? Was it 70? Was it 76?
76 had multiplayer.
What else had the multiplayer? What other Fallout games had the multiplayer?
I think that was the first one.
That was the only one.
I don't think New Vegas did.
New Vegas did one, yeah. I would be terrified if New Vegas had a goddamn a multiplayer. Since when did I install Prey? Deleting that immediately because
Prey was a fun game.
Prey is a nightmare game for me, so I don't want that anymore. It gave me a headache and fear.
Headache, so beat it.
The sequel to Dead Space is.
Oh, wait, that's
banned
a
from
sequel for
import
Batman?
to Japan. Did you know that?
Huh?
The sequel to Dead Space is banned from import into Japan.
Of course, because it's such a terrifying game. People would think of one of the monsters as an Oni, I think.
I get
Or-
scared. The monster I have an OnlyFans.
The monster could speak Japanese. Or was it one, or was it like one of the monsters over there looked like one of the
Is there a
demons in
heavy
there?
pulse rifle in the game Destiny?
Yeah. No time.
No, that's not heavy. I said heavy. Heavy. No,
Every
exotic.
weapon like,
Heavy.
Yeah,
takes a
heavy
power
pulse
weapon.
rifle.
No,
Yeah, with power ammo.
no, not had. In Destiny 2, no. In Destiny 1, maybe.
Could you imagine that? A heavy pulse rifle?
I would be terrified. One burst. It's like, just think. I would just assume it would be like the Storm Chaser. It would just shoot really strong bursts of 3. It's just a really strong 4 burst, but with no charge up time.
Fallout 2.
I don't have Fallout 2. How
What?
much is it?
You have to go to Good Old Games for it, though. Jude.
That's Fallout 4. Fallout New Vegas is kind of cheap. It's like $5.
I thought it was free.
Fallout
Somewhere,
franchise.
eh?
Fallout post-nuclear. Fallout 2 post-nuclear. Fallout 3. I really don't know what to play. I feel like going outside and watching a movie.
Touch grass, man.
I'll do something even worse.
You'll be cringe. Sure.
Somewhere in there.
I would play Roblox. Time to play Roblox. That's so good. see you.
Peace out, dude.
Motherfuckers built the zombies.
Zombies. Fucking.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome
camp.
back.
Ooh. Well, those
What?
Halloween phases are back. There we go.
Not close to you to finishing the Halloween stuff.
We put on the controller.
What's that?
No, this one. Okay. There we go. So if you look here at the bottom, there's like a little loader bar, and at 21,000 candies out of 30,000. So
I don't know.
some Nightfalls are granting me like 400 candies, and some Nightfalls are granting me 0 candies. So I'm not sure what constitutes a Nightfall giving me candy versus not giving me candy is.
Yeah. Weird.
Or maybe there's a certain amount you can hold on to. I don't know if there's a limit, so I might have to go spend candy. I don't know. Dude, did you see the Savathun mask for Halloween?
Yes.
It has like a garbage can on the head.
Yep. It's pretty good.
It's too bad they disable the kind of like Halloween stuff outside of Halloween, so you can't wear it like year round.
Yeah.
I can kind of understand why they do it, but
There was more time in the day to get all that stuff done.
yeah, well, I mean, I have time, just not a lot of time. And today's like my day to do it, and I keep getting called away to like do other stuff.
The life of an adult, right?
Yeah.
Yep. No shit. Wait, so...
Oh, looks like this guy named God Butcher is going to res me. It's an interesting name. The cool thing is, you see a lot of people using interesting English names on Japanese servers. Yep. So right now I'm playing with God Butcher and Romeo T2.
Romeo, Chitu, Chitsu. Romeo cheats, bro. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, I guess.
And there was one kid who his tag in the fighting game community is Go1, and it's it's Japanese. He calls it Goichi. I'm just like, is Goichi a word? I know Ichi goes. So, strawberry, right? I don't know if Goichi was
That's
something.
15, I think.
Goichi.
I mean 11. Go is 10. Ichi ni sanji. No, 5. Go is 5. Oh yeah. No, Suda Goichi is like Suda 51.
Okay.
I actually met Suda Goichi, the guy behind No More Heroes.
Oh, nice.
And Killer is 7, I guess was another game he did. I'm excited to see what the new exotics are for Beyond Light, Lightfall, whatever it is. Lightfall?
Hopefully we get whips, not just abilities, we get whips, special ammo, and they're
Dude,
amazing.
I need a pitchfork. I really need a pitchfork in this game.
Need a fucking pitchfork? Alright, fine.
But like an electric one with 3, like, you know, spurs or whatever it is, but they're like...
That'd be pretty cool.
What's a non-Destiny mechanic you would like to see added to the game in the future DLC if they could? And then what's another system that they could add that you would not like to see?
Dedicated servers, the removal of aim assist.
Okay.
Aside from that,
I thought
I'm
you were
pretty
gonna
happy
say
with
like they don't need a system, and I hope they never get one.
I don't know. Like, wouldn't mind if they made it so I can just equip 3 weapons of my choosing.
Yeah.
Be tough to balance, but it'll be fun.
I'd like to see them actually have a dynamic weather system outside of Europa, you know?
Yeah. It'd be cool to see rain in EDZ at some point or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Or like night cycles, day cycles, you know?
Yeah, that was a big deal. I remember when they added that to WoW back in the day. Like, I walked outside, I didn't even know what the patch was. And all of a sudden it was fucking raining. I was like...
It adds a lot to a game, it really does.
It really does, yes.
Yeah, the first time I played Shenmue, and like, was the first time I saw dynamic weather, day-night cycles, and NPCs that had lives, like, that were affected by the time of day and the day of the week. I was like, what the...
Yeah.
It wasn't until Majora's Mask that I would see that sort of detail again.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people gave Majora's Mask a lot of flack, but I thought it was pretty good.
Yeah. It's arguably my... Like, I still have a hard time picking between that and Chrono Trigger. My favorite video game.
Dude, Chrono Trigger, it doesn't count because that was like made by like the top people of all the RPGs ever. It was like
They both did things like with time so well. Seen really other games do as well as those two in terms of time. They try, you know. Final Fantasy 13 2 was kind of interesting with time, but I think it was a good game, to be honest.
Secret of Mana was okay.
Secret of Mana was cool, yeah. It felt rushed near the end, though, because of the whole fucking production thing.
That and Chrono Trigger shares a lot of assets and a lot of development together. And Chrono Trigger owes its existence to Secret of Mana. You know that, right?
You mentioned
And
it the
vice
other
versa.
night, yeah. Like a long time
That was
ago.
like 2 years ago, man. That was 2 years ago. That's not the other night.
Time goes by pretty quick these days.
It
right?
was the other night 2 years ago, so he is kind of right.
Okay, fine. That's not how you use that phrase, though. That's like something like a week ago, maybe.
Well, it could have been a week ago, 2 years ago.
Getting you're as old as us, dude. 2 years ago is a blink, right?
So the SNES Station, the Super Nintendo Sony mixed console, they were building the ultimate RPG for it, and when it failed to come into existence, which inevitably happened, the game was kind of like its development was cut, and it was split. And that's why also The Secret of Mana feels like an unfinished game, like in terms of the story arc. Like if you play through the story,
It
there's
technically
an element
is.
of it that because it's half a game.
Yeah,
It
I
really
had
is.
it back years ago when I played it on NES or SNES anyway.
The pacing tells it all, yeah. When you're playing the game, it's just like, holy fuck! I'm like already I went from this level to this level instantly, and it was just boss after like the fourth boss. Like what the fuck?
So, but I'm not saying that like Chrono Trigger itself is like a piece of the Secret of Mana, but the story beats from Chrono Trigger from the first half of the game are directly pulled from Secret of Mana. The characters are of course different, and the second part with Morpheus, what is his name? I don't remember the main boss's name. Anyways, all of that and a lot of the later stuff is all created by the team that went together to flush it out and turn it into a game. And they felt that they wouldn't be able to do it justice without, continuing the development team that was assembled to do it. Because the Super Nintendo / PlayStation combined console that was going to release was going to be like the biggest thing ever. They had all of the big players of RPGs involved in it. And so that's why it has like Akira Toriyama doing like the graphics and the character design and all the other stuff. That's why it exists. And that's why the sequel, the Chrono Cross, is not actually a sequel to Chrono Trigger, and it can't be because they couldn't get the same like all-star cast to develop it.
Yeah. Chrono Break was kind of alright. Radical Dreamers,
that
whatever it's
and-
called.
Yeah, so Chrono Trigger and Legend of the Dragoon are two games which will never see the same team make a direct sequel of ever.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not, because times have changed.
But I mean, even if times hadn't changed, you wouldn't see it.
I mean, we were in a different landscape nowadays than we were all the way back then. It just won't. Companies aren't willing to take risks like they used to.
Yeah, but people have been clamoring for a sequel to Legend of the Dragoon since Legend of the Dragoon came out.
Yeah, but I just don't think they're gonna do stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, it's
Did you
way
ever
too
play
long
Legend
ago
of the
now.
Dragoon?
Yeah.
Dude,
I
the
don't think
battle
they'll-
system was insane on that.
It was good. Felt like the timed hits felt really good to do. A lot of fun with that. But
Especially if you like got them down, you know.
Yeah, you would fuck
It
stuff
would
up.
it's be like you're talking of like who Square Enix is now versus who Square Enix was back then. I mean, it's like literally night and day.
Yeah, and the main thing is, it's okay if like the original team doesn't make a sequel. If the new team's good enough. As times go on, you know, we all get a lot older. I have to accept that
Yeah.
the same people that I loved that made some of the games I loved are dead now, even. And
Yeah, dead, moved on to other projects, other companies, or just out of the business anymore.
I wonder who they'll get to replace Nobu Uematsu.
I don't know, yeah. Is he passed away yet? That would be a tragedy.
Not yet. But
The thing
he's
that
already
also
stated he's retired.
the other thing is just they just don't have talent like they used to either.
Oh, there's a lot of talent.
Well,
there.
I don't know about that. Like,
I don't know.
yeah,
Name a good
something-
Square Enix game that's came out lately.
Bravery Default.
Was that? I never heard that.
Octopath Traveler. Okay.
Yeah, Bravely Default, Octopath are really good.
Octopath Traveler, isn't that the side-scrolling game?
It's the 2.5D, so it's 3D, but it's
Yeah.
like a
It's kind of like
RPG.
a
Here's-
Final
here's
Fantasy
one.
3
You
or
ready?
2
Final
style
Fantasy
game.
7 Remake was absolutely fantastic.
14 is really good, and that's like a decade-long game now.
Ugh,
Story just
I
came to a head
I
with
just
the
don't
last
know
expansion.
about 14, man. I got into 14 in the beginning and I left because it was shit. Then I tried to come back into it. And it was just I came back in too late. You just can't get into it.
Actually,
The story is
if
wonderful.
you're brand
I
new
love
and you
that
haven't
shit.
touched it, you can get into it. There's a lot of story you have to go through, but that story is arguably the best story that Square Enix has ever done for Final Fantasy.
The only
I hate
beef
to
I've
say it, I'm not a big fan of MMOs so much, but I have to tip my hat to Square Enix for what they did with 15. Seriously.
I'll tell you, the last one that I really enjoyed playing and I missed playing was Final Fantasy 11. That was all my memories back in 2006 and 2005 playing that.
So I was coerced into playing 11 during the Vandasal like
Vanadel.
Vanadel.
event where if you invited somebody into it, you would get some special stuff in the game. And the guy bought me like the PlayStation
I mean, how
2
long ago was
copy.
this?
He bought me the PlayStation 2 copy, which came
Okay.
with the hard drive,
Yeah,
the network adapter.
that's
Yeah.
going back. Yeah, I got it when it was available on Xbox.
You want to know
Original
something
Xbox and
absolutely
360.
crazy about Japanese PlayStation 2s?
What?
So I'm gonna go ahead and switch my camera over here for you. 1 second. This is a Japanese PlayStation 2. It looks pretty identical to a US PlayStation 2. But the area that a hard drive adapter would go is non-existent.
Is it a slim? Can't see.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a slim.
Does it just have one built in?
It has no ability of hooking in the hard drive
That's so weird.
to it.
How did people play 11 on that? Did they play 11 on that model? 99% sure.
It has a PC card slot in the back.
Oh, that's dope.
So I have no idea how this works.
Yeah, going back to the Square of a good story. If you loved 11 so much, that's cool. It was a grind fest with a lack of a continuous story, honestly.
I mean, once
Played
you
a
got
lot.
to, once
Fuck
you
ton.
got, I mean, it was a grind fest until you hit 75, you know, but once you hit 75, it was a pretty good game.
Once you invested a fuck ton of hours.
I mean, like I said, yeah, you had to get pretty invested into it. It wasn't something. I mean, the run up to 75 was a slogfest.
And considering that too, the game didn't have the greatest story. And anytime it did try to tell a decent one, the pacing was offset by the fucking grind.
I don't know. I just like the gameplay. I like the fact that the game was not a game that would hold your hand like in a lot of newer games. I mean, it was basically a game where it was like, here's your quest, good luck.
Yep. An MMO.
That was the early days where it was, everything was the notorious monsters for the most part were out in the open. It wasn't like the thing I don't like about Final Fantasy 14 is a lot of it's all instance based, and I really don't like that.
Oh,
Like
yeah,
how
it's modern MMO status.
I mean, I like how Final Fantasy 11 was just completely open world for the most part. I mean, there was some instance-based things, but for the most part, a lot of the large battles were just right out in the open world.
Do you
I mean,
remember when they
later on when you did like
Pandemonium?
Dynamis and stuff, what?
Do you remember when they introduced Pandemonium?
I mean, I was around during the last thing was Treasures of Oregon. That's where I kind of took off from. I wasn't there for like Seekers of Alduin or whatever the other stuff was later on. I mean, I went back in recently, but played for a little bit. Now that they have what are those NPC guys that will come with you.
They need that in a game with low pop.
The escorts or something.
Even though they have some people playing.
One
it's not
second, I
enough.
have to go. I'll be back.
Now you can basically just play solo. I mean, back in the day, it was all about community-based playing. Like, you couldn't do really much things if you didn't have a team.
Yeah, you couldn't get much.
Unless you were like a Beastmaster or a Puppet Master, I mean, you had to have a team to do stuff, otherwise you're dead. Because your magic didn't come back, you had to like rest after battles and stuff. You had to be really conservative and tactical in it. It's just the one thing I don't really like about Final Fantasy 14. I don't like. I mean, I know how it is. It's a good game. Like, don't get me wrong, it does, and it looks really good for its age. I mean, even today. But it just wasn't my thing compared to 14.
Nah, yeah.
To 11, yeah.
The requirement of a group is sick. I wish all MMOs could go back to that style, but
It was just so good feeling when you could pull off like the moves. Like if you were a thief and you had to use like say sneak attack, trick attack, you had to get and you use and it really worked because you'd stand behind the tank and you would transfer the enmity onto the tank so it would make him hold on to the aggro better and you could fight. It worked out really well. Your mages couldn't really go hog wild with their nuking because they just get themselves killed because the enemy would go right after them.
yeah, that's still a thing in 14. That one, it's fucking crazy. You have to watch out as a black mage because you can pop off super hard.
I mean, back then I don't know if it works now, but back then they had things called mana burn parties where basically you just had a whole bunch of black mages and you would literally just bounce the aggro around between the players with the amount of casting, and you'd hope to kill the guy before you kill one of your teammates.
Yeah, they come up with some janky shit like that. Like there was summoners were soloing bosses for a while in 14 with like hiding tricks and using their pets carefully. Like I mean, fucking carefully. Or they'd like find one boss that the mechanics were kind of tricky. So they would like start the encounter by walking in, but not pulling the boss, and then they'd wait for the enrage timer, and they would just have like a bunch of stacked healers just heal through the enrage like AOE that spam that it does. Fucking MMOs always have some weird shit going on.
And then before that, the big game that I would play, and this is going back to Dreamcast, was Phantasy Star Online. That was like one of the first MMO online.
I remember that. Still have my copy on DC, yeah.
You can still literally play it to this day. I mean, there's actually a small community that still hosts servers for it.
The end game wasn't too interesting for me in that one, but
no, because
cool,
that thing was just pretty much about grinding for loot.
Yeah.
The story was minimal at best.
Haven't it? Yeah, part of me misses a lot of the grind. The community-based shit was nice, but now everybody has a dungeon finder button right in their inventory. You can literally go from 1 to max without saying a word to anybody. That shit kind of sucks, in my opinion.
It's
But
for free.
what's that?
Free feet pics.
Yo, where? I'm signing up.
Porn.hub.
Porn.hub. Oh,
Yeah, those ones.
fuck. In. Seriously? Gross.
I love Slurpy Lurpy. Slurpy my herpy terpy lurp burpy.
Don't get too excited watching those feet pics or whatever.
I see them toes, but I'm like, I'm Kizzy. No kids.
Kizzed out. Kizzed the fuck out.
There's too much kids on my E. You heard?
Aware.
You heard?
Sí, señor.
Sí, sí, papi, ay. ¿Qué papi, niño? ¿Tu papi?
Alright.
5 online matches in multiplayer. I need to find some idiots for some fucking Infinite Warfare zombies, but that shit's never gonna happen. Guys, who the fuck plays Infinite Warfare? Oh. 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 It's crazy how poorly CODs sell on Steam. Like, Modern Warfare 2 has 25k reviews. Black Ops has 13k. Black Ops 2 has 14. I'm surprised Black Ops 2 only has 14, considering Black Ops 3 has 83k.
Yeah.
It's probably because of the Zombergs, though. Zombizzly.
Zombizzles.
Zomkizzles on my missile. And then the next 5 years of COD after World War II would not be on Steam. Until Modern Warfare 2, so epic. I need to get this COD, I need to get Modern Warfare 2. Not Modern Warfare 2, I need to get World War 2. I need the zombies, looks kinda fun. Last time I gave you my heart. Dude, RIP retail workers. Motherfuckers got the holiday season right now. They're gonna be bombarded by Mariah Carey, dude.
Yep. I was glad before I left my retail shop that the speaker system broke in there.
Let
Fucking-
the onslaught begin. They're all cheering there now, dude. They're like, fuck yeah, no Mariah Carey. Last Christmas I gave you my heart. Then you put it in your balls. Time to go see what the K-Drive races are on good old Warframe.
All I want for Christmas
Not you, pimp.
is you.
Bro, I need a this achievement's gonna suck so much ass.
You like D&D, Audrey Hepburn, Fangoria, Harry Houdini, and croquet. You can't swim, you can't dance, and you don't know karate. Face it, you're never gonna make it.
I don't want to make it. I just wanna.
There's an achievement in Warframe for reviving 1,000 people.
Oh yeah.
Guess how many I have after 750 hours?
Less than 10.
120.
No, not bad, not bad. I was like, this is either pretty good or disturbingly low.
It's like, why? There's so much I need to do. Why is this here? 3 forma, why so? Wonder the message. Oh, Barraketeer.
Okay, Mr. Katir. Let's have sexy time.
Bro, for some reason they decided to enable crossplay out of fucking nowhere. No one wants this. Turn it off.
Yeah, fuck crossplay, dude. Overrated as fuck. I don't want to play with console people. In
It's
general.
only overrated because we're forced to do it. Like, I don't want to be on a console player's like fucking Xbox 360 Destiny 2 tower, bro. Like, suck my dick.
Pretty much. Well, it's like
That's why load times are shit, and they think lowering the lobby cap's gonna fix that.
Yeah.
But like,
Man.
when you hop in your inventory, you're in the same lobby as a console player. It's gonna fucking take a year. Because the instance is just shitty instance. Balls.
Yeah. The whole fucking whatchamacallit. The whole debacle with the aim assists, you know, that's all shit and everything. But the worst is just the general like play skill of a console player.
Yeah, they're all
Like-
just ass as well and stuff.
It's a casual platform, and sometimes you want to do a raid, and that's just even like a brain dead easy fucking raid or prep for it is just beyond these people. Like, why would I go get the Taipan? It's like a try hard thing to do. It's like, no, motherfucker, it's free.
What am I typing?
Cocksucker. What am I typing? Taipan, not
They
typing.
all just, I don't know.
They're all bad, dude. They're all fucking
If it was
bad.
optional, I'd be like, sick, that's PogChamp.
Yeah.
Like, why can console players opt out, but I can't?
And that's why things like... That's why I think the LFG here isn't going anywhere, honestly. Even after their LFG system gets put in the game. And for God's sake, they've had an LFG system on a phone app for a while. The people I've banned... Some of them come back to me begging for an unban, being like, I tried using the phone app for a while. I'm sorry for being a shitlord. I won't do it again. Like...
That's why I don't get banned from this server. It's because if you get banned from this server, you're just not playing Destiny anymore.
Even the farmers, remember the ones, I don't know if you were here, they came here and like started dropping, did a racist joke here and there, and I was just like, bro. pulled them all to the other channel. I was just like, dude, you guys need to fucking chill out. Like, coming in here talking about, you know, different cheat programs and stuff, and then talking about how your friend did something stupid and you said it's because he was black. Like, zero context on what he.
A bunch of gamers, dude.
I just like told him like, yeah, like fucking chill, and then his buddy's like, yeah, dude, trust me, we farm guys, we don't want to get fucking banned from the server. One of the friends there had already been banned before, so he knew.
Yeah, a bunch of people got unbanned. I know there's that Hugo. I don't know who banned Hugo. But
Hugo?
someone banned that Hugo guy. The guy
Like-
in Switzerland's Twitch chat. That's what he's known for. And having shit takes on Twitter. Like, he doesn't realize how hypocritical of a person he is with his Twitter responses. It's actually the funniest shit.
Yeah. I gotta admit, Calico didn't take it like a champ at first, but afterwards he was just like, "Oh, I'm done." Fucking banned.
Honestly, I'd be Pog champing if I got banned from Destiny.
A lot of free time. You're
The
thinking?
guy said, "Nah, I would just be able to play other games I actually want to play." But he said he wanted to go on his own terms. He knows himself. He would have never done that shit. Just like, I wanted to leave on my own terms, bitch. Then why didn't you? And then what was another dumb thing? I don't know. That guy's just an idiot, Calico. He's a fucking moron. And then all the people on Twitter defending him are fucking idiots. Like, I don't see how you can't see how much like a dumbass he is. It's like, even if you're like his homie, bro, it's like, the dude went around just like yelling the N-word at people, Twitch and shit.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you guys?
Pretty good. You?
Still awake?
I go to bed.
Yeah, awake?
Well,
Yeah.
the nights I can't sleep because I have chronic pain. Playing like keeps my mind off it.
L.
Now I'm looking to make. I think my next quest is to do crucible stuff. So I'm trying to find a sniper and or a rifle, a good rifle like a scout rifle. All I keep getting is automatic guns. I'm like, I don't like that. Is there some way to buy some?
No.
Okay, that's what I do. Okay. Oh well. Where am I? Oh, area. Okay.
I'm surprised Bungie hasn't added any achievements to Steam. They haven't made an achievement fucking forever for their game. I think the hardest achievement they have right now is complete a badge, a collections badge. Bungie just does not like making other things. Where the fuck is this race?
What do you want to do today? I don't know. You want to go to the matinee? No. Do you want to go to the amusement park?
Oh, that one. I've already done that one. I didn't.
Yeah, let's go to the punk rock show.
It's not that one. Fortuna's Folly. Down yonder. wonder what the new dungeon's gonna be. They have a lot of things they could do. There's some dude on Twitter who thought he was gonna think he wants it to be a Vex Starforge. Specifically the big one in the lore. I forget what the name of it is exactly, but he wants a Forge Star to be a fucking dungeon instead of a raid.
Dang.
I just want more Vex, bro. They're like the only interesting faction left, I feel like. Oh, yeah, they're pretty fucking stale. What was the last Vex DLC?
Last Vex DLC?
Have we ever gotten a Vex DLC?
I don't know. They haven't really been. They've been
House
mostly like
Below
seasonal
was-
shit.
Dark
But-
Blue was. That was Hive.
I feel like we could argue Curse of Osiris, right?
House of Wolves was. I'm trying to think from the beginning. House of Wolves Fallen. Dark Below, Hive. King's Fall, Hive. And then. Not King's Fall. No, it was King's Fall. Let's do that. And then,
Yeah, Curse of Osiris.
yeah, but that's Curse of Osiris.
Didn't say it was good. Just said it was
That,
there.
like, I don't even know if you can consider that like a fucking DLC. That was more like a content drop. That's like
Right.
Fortnite dropping like a new skin in the shop.
I mean, they had a raid.
That's the closest thing to a fucking Vex DLC.
Yeah.
That's
We
so
had a
impressive.
raid.
We got a new race with Scorn DLC. Forsaken.
It's fucking.
God, they're fucking everyone. That's crazy. Motherfucker's like, nah, not today.
Resident Sleeper shit, basically.
We will not be giving you the elusive Vex DLC. Unless that's what Final Shape is. Should add it though. I don't have much faith in Bungie at this point. I'm just hoping that the story is cool for Lightfall. It's so sad that that's what interests me now in this game is the fucking story.
I mean, it's not terrible.
That's all I need to do for Warframe for the day. I'm so close to having all the achievements. I need 11 one. I have no clue I'm gonna tackle the revive one, considering I need 100 or 981. Guy's decking out his fucking purple armor bitch. No longer a purple armor bitch. Motherfucker left his computer on a wallpaper engine. This dude has his join code in his bio. I'm looking at a COD Zombies Discord. This dude has his Destiny join code in his name. That's fucking funny. How many hours I have on wallpaper engine? Cause if you just leave that shit up and like you're just looking at your desktop. 135 hours. That's fucking crazy. You typing? Oh shit. Dude, I fucking hate message requests. What a shitty feature.
Good. Nice. Sodas, man.
Get another sody. Or sody pop. I was thinking I'm gonna go do some zombies. Might be back for this false part.
Found the route. Can't do shit anymore.
Master blading